Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. I appreciate all the love, all the support, all of you commenting in the comment section, and all of the new subscribers. I ask you to continue to share, like, and subscribe if this is something that you feel is beneficial to you. I just want to give a word of encouragement today. I know oftentimes we feel that we are in control, or we should be in control of what happens when we're in situations where we feel that we can't, um, figure out how we're going to overcome a certain thing. So it could be something that we are concerned about, something that we don't know the answer to. We can't see the way out, and then we create scenarios and situations in our minds and try to figure out how it's going to end, even if it's in a positive direction. And then sometimes we can't find that because we look at every possible scenario that we can create in our carnal and our human minds to try to arrive at a place where we feel that we can defeat a certain situation, or we can overcome, or we can have the victory in it. And that's not always, I mean, it's good to think positively in that way, but some things we can't figure out in our carnal minds because we are not equipped in that way to be able to decide how God is going to bring us out of things and how he's going to work in our lives when we trust him to do what only he can do. So it's best, in my experience, to just kind of sit back, rest in the peace of God, especially if there's no place for you to put forth any effort. And it's one of those situations like, okay, I know I can't do anything. It may be a situation where someone else is involved, or another um, group of people are involved. You don't have control. We don't have control over that. So we're waiting on the outcome, and we're trying to play out the situation and arrive at a favorable place when we can't do that. We waste time in a lot of ways trying to figure out things when God has already said that he has it in control. He's all knowing, he's sovereign, and he is going to smile upon that situation in the way he sees fit. And we can't always figure that out. We can't say, well, it can't happen because this, and this, or it can happen because of this. It'll be, I found it to be totally contrary to my way of thinking. So the way he's brought me out of situations, even when perhaps I cause things on myself, or sometimes not. Sometimes it's just an attack of the enemy, and he actually delivers to me this certain um you know scenario where it's like, okay, I would have never thought of that, but I overthunk thought it at the same time. So it's like, why did I waste and exhaust so much time on thinking about how God is going to do what only he can do, rather than resting in the peace that God is going to take care of this for me. And maybe just like getting into my Bible, listening to Psalms, and just rejoicing in what's already been done, because that's the trust, instead of trying to figure out how it's going to be done, when it's going to be done, looking at other people and moving them around in your mind about how that's a waste of time, in my opinion, when it comes to things that we don't have any control over. It's best to just trust God and rest in his peace, rest in his authority, and rest in his love for us, and go ahead and give him the victory, because it's already done. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what it looks like. We'll sit there for moments at a time trying to figure out and play out what's going to happen. We don't even know. We might not even have this concern tomorrow. We might not have it next week. So we're all in anxiety about things that we don't, and I know our human part is, we have to bring that under submission. So, but that takes exercising and trusting and faith, and that comes by the word of God. So at times like this, it's been my help to set my mind on things that are going to help edify my belief in what God has already said. Not trying to figure it out in my carnal mind on my own. That's only feeding more the anxiety because I can't figure it out. And then I'm amazed once he brings to pass those things that he brings to pass and fights on my behalf. And then I'm like, wow, that is amazing. It wouldn't be amazing if I thought of it. It's like, okay, anybody can do that. But the way he brings things together, things you would never think of, ways you would never assume, it's a beautiful and encouraging thing. And it's even better when you've trusted him for it in its entirety. Thank you all. Keep shining. See you next time.